Hey, welcome back to Project 365. I'm Julie, he's Corey. And this month we are talking about disaster planning, which we're kind of experts at. I mean, we did write a best-selling book on it, right, Corey?
That's right, Julie.
Yeah. So the question that we're answering today is what role does process play in disaster preparedness?
Process plays a role in everything that we do in life. So that should just be the answer. That
Full
obviously,
stop.
yes,
End.
process plays a role in everything we do. Now, when you're talking about your your business and disaster planning, like you need to know what your processes are, who's doing them, and like when things occur. Because if there's any kind of breakdown in your business, whether it's losing people, losing a machine, losing a piece of technology like is software or whatever, things are going to break. So understanding what your processes are is the only way that you're going to know. Really, I mean, you're obviously like you're going to know probably off the top of your head, but if you have this documented, you're gonna be able to look at it visually and say, okay, here's because this thing broke, here's everything that's going to get affected. You can see all the upstream and downstream effects from that, and then you can plan accordingly. So if you have a critical piece of machinery in your business, for example, and you only have one of them, that's a bottleneck, first of all, and that's potentially a problem if it goes down. So understanding that, and then you can plan accordingly afterwards in terms of if this goes down, we can outsource, we can rent, we can do whatever. You can have options to bridge that gap until you can get your machine back up and running. So that's what process really has to do with disaster planning.
I honestly didn't hear a word you just said.
I
Like
know you blacked out.
you started talking about process, and I was like, I wonder what I'm gonna have for lunch today.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll be back tomorrow to talk more about probably process, but definitely disaster preparedness and disaster planning. We'll see you tomorrow.